Auto Club, and that is right. I am finally giving this a shot. I was busy getting the Crash compilation completed and doing some other fun little races that don't really mean anything for week 13, and I hadn't got to this yet, but now I finally am. If you haven't heard, I'm sure you have. I'm sure everyone has. It's been the biggest news, basically, of the build, even with the new late model stock. iRacing accidentally, quote unquote, removed the rev limiter on the ARCA car in the new update, which basically gives it back its normal 750, 850 horsepower that it was originally way back in 2009 when it first came out. So now you can go like 200 with the thing, which is just unbelievable. And everyone loved it so much because it's an actual race car now, and actually a Gen 4 car, basically, that iRacing is creating a new Gen 4 series for this new unrestricted version of the ARCA car. And it sounds like they're going to have a Gen 4 car, a legit Gen 4 car at some point, as I'm putting in the wall. But, I mean, the regular ARCA car and ARCA series will still be there, but there will be an additional Gen 4 series with these high-powered behemoths that's just going to be a ton of fun. So I made some changes to the paint scheme. There's going to be a separate car, so I'll have to repaint that once that comes out. I think it's the same. They're just going to separate this car from the actual ARCA car, so I'll have this paint on the Gen 4 car and my other ARCA scheme on the ARCA car. But you'll see I put the Nextel contingencies on here instead of the ARCA stuff. We have a full-on, full-blown, I kind of went 2006 era with the contingencies and the Diet Dr. Pepper logos. So we're going to give this a shot. As you just see Michael Waltrip there in practice, I'm not going to qualify. But removing the rev limiter has made it so where you pretty much, if you want the full speed of the car, you have to really overheat the engine, pulling 9,500 RPM. So we'll see how long we can go. I got a 30-lap race here, but we may just end up blowing up, and I believe the AI are going to start blowing up as well. But we will see. Just going to see how this runs in the AI. I don't know if it'll run any good, but they seem to be up to pace. I didn't know if they'd just be still running the old ARCA pace, like way off on speed, but they're actually fully up to speed, it seems like. So we'll see how it goes. I downloaded they have a 2006 Nextel Cup car set on Trading Paints, so I downloaded that and got that loaded in here, so that's cool. The reason I went 2006 and not like 2003 or 2002 or something is because this body style is so twisted, the really full-blown Twisted Sister, like real late Gen 4 era. And the 2003 Cup cars weren't as twisted as this. Like, they still were kind of symmetrical. And these are most certainly not. These are more like 06, 08, you know, kind of era for Cup. So that's kind of where I went with the contingencies and this car set, finding this car set. I know I think there's a 2003 one out there. But we'll keep that dash thing up. Actually, we can see the gauges fine in this. So we'll know if we're getting ready to blow up. I changed the gearing so I could get the most speed out of it. But I kind of went back a little bit on those changes just to try and preserve the engine for the full 30 laps. We'll see. I don't know if we're going to be able to. These guys are going early. No restart zone here. They're going on pace car. Yeah, normal. The ARCA car had been limited to like 7,500 RPM, so you'd only be getting to like 180, 185 on the end of the straightaway here at Auto Club. When Cup cars of this era were getting like 200, 210. So we're going to be really flying here now. Just listen to those revs. using the brake into the corner. I think we were doing that anyway, just to preserve tires, but these guys are all slow back here, apparently. I can never find the right balance for the AI percentage. They're always either really, really slow in the back and impossible to catch in the front, or they're just all impossible to catch. There you see we got the 294 in traffic. I was running the high side in practice and I got to 200. Did I say 290? I meant 195, 194. Just so much more power now. It's going to be so fun to race the official series with this, and it's going to be very interesting to see how tire wear and stuff comes into play. I also have the track temp set extremely hot, so it's pretty loose. Alright, somebody already blew up there. We're looking okay on the temps at the moment. Oh, Elliott Sadler blew up. Oh, Ward Burton blew up. Oh. We're fine. Damage model's still broken. We're okay. We'll get back going here. Totally fine. No problems whatsoever. Everybody's blowing up. They only lasted like 2.5 laps. We're gonna be the last guys out here. Oh, that's the wall. Trying to get a run off the high side. Jeff Gordon blew up. Somebody up here's blown up. JJ Yaley. Joe Gibbs. Prospect, very fast, very good. Obviously, I'm joking. Everybody's just stopped up here. Everybody's blowing up. They're going to need to get the AI for the Gen 4 series, that's for sure. But yeah, I'm just so excited. Oh, gosh dang it. I'm excited to miss that corner, but I'm also excited. The oil temp is flashing now. We'll just go until we blow up. Or we spin out. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's great. So excited for the new series, Gen 4 series. We're in the top 5 now because everyone else blew up. A Gen 4 car on iRacing has been something I've wanted forever and ever and ever. Especially since the Modern Cup went to the 550 pack racing everywhere package. I know it's getting high. I need to run the bottom because I'm keeping too much throttle in it on the top side. But I also is so loose on the bottom that I can't. Dale Jarrett might be in the lead right now.
You're in third place.
No, who's in the first? Mark Martin, 14 seconds ahead, is up in first. He's got that Jack Roush motor, super cooling. Oh, I guess I put, okay, Dale Jarrett must be blown up. I guess I put fast repairs on, so everybody's coming back out here, so that's fine.
Clear low, clear low.
And I'm like pitching it into the corner. Alright, Mark Martin must have blown up. I think we are in first now. I cannot see the oil temp, so that's almost 300. That's going to blow up any second.
Good job, the next car is the leader.
Well, Mark Martin came out of pit road before we even got to him. That's how far ahead he was. My gosh, I put the track temp way too high.
Got one inside. Still there.
Yeah, this thing doesn't have like a grill tape setting. It's just race or qualifying, so you can't really take the tape off and try and cool it that way. How many fast repairs we got? We have in unlimited.
Good job, man. Now you're the leader.
Really excited for the tweaks they're going to bring to make the series viable for the car. And they're going to be like, they're going to be longer races, C open length, with cautions. It's going to be so much fun. I'm curious whether they're going to do single file or double file restarts. Single file would be a blast. But really looking forward to that. I might make that my first, or my new first time slot of the week instead of the ARCA series. I don't know if I'm still going to run the ARCA series. I imagine I will. But if it's going to be the same car basically, just lower powered, I don't know how much fun that would be. I think they're going to go to different tracks though, so it might be fun just to run at other places. Michael Waltrip blowing up again. We're still on our first engine. We're over 300 oil temp, but doing totally fine. Matt Kenseth is extremely slow here. Oh, okay, we're fine. Nothing to worry about. This is exceedingly dangerous with all these cars just stopping everywhere. I'm way off the pace now because the tires have worn down, and I'm kind of trying to lift a little earlier to see if I can prolong the life of this engine. Also going to be really crazy at short tracks too. You're going to be having to half throttle it. Well, that was really bizarre. Kyle Petty. He like catches me 20 miles an hour faster at the end of the straightaway and then immediately blows up. And I am going to lose it right into the back of Jamie McMurray. What was I saying? Short tracks. Yeah, you're going to have half throttle these things down the straightaways at short tracks like you used to with the old Cup cars, just because they have so much power. Very, 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 very cool. I cannot believe this engine has survived this long. We've done like, oh, there it goes. I was gonna say we did like 11 laps, and more than half of them were
looks like we've lost that motor.
at 300 degrees.
Looks like your car is toast. You'll need a tow back to the pit.
Was that Brian Vickers? Yeah, that didn't matter.
We'll
Oh, that's my pit box. Well, now we're gonna have to get towed. I didn't realize I'd be so early. Is it gonna start? No. Well, that was fun. For a minute. Damage model still broken, obviously. Let's take a look at the replay. If we can find a camera. That's not bad. Had to come to Auto Club though, or Michigan. Fastest tracks on the circuit. Look at them, 4 and 5 wide. If they could get it to where you're not blowing up, this could be super fun AI racing at this track. Just using all those lanes like that. What were the tires? My right rear, I imagine, is pretty low, 85. Look at that. Let's zoom out. Let's zoom out some more. Real racing on iRacing, not the packed up draft fest that every track is now, seems like. How long do we go before we wreck? I can't even remember. Oh, we almost wrecked Denny there. Denny was a rookie in 06, wasn't he? Yeah.
All right, that's
See
it.
his yellow stripes. There's Elliott Sadler blowing up. People in the back blowing up. 3 wide behind us. And then we run into Elliott Sadler, and then Ward Burton's there. And nothing we can do about it. Ward Burton almost grip flips there. He's still trying to grip flip. And since the damage model's still broken, we can just keep on going, no problem. They're all still wrecking. Nose is kind of pushed in a little bit. Everybody's got their nose way up in the air down the straightaways. It's kind of weird looking. All right, that was fun. Can't wait for the official series. I'm really looking forward to it. I've been wanting something like this on iRacing basically since I joined, so it's going to be so exciting to run that. And this was a fun little taste
The
of it,
leader is
so
pitting now.
very awesome.